Okay, let's have a look at the crescendos in Bourree. So there are two big crescendo sections. If I've made you a crescendo sheet, you can get out that. You can also find them in your book. It starts with the last note of the first line and the last note of the fifth line. So we're going to start here on this A. So I call this the A crescendo. Okay? So let me play you how it sounds. After 3. 1, 2, 3. And then when you put in a crescendo, so that's going from quiet, gradually getting louder, it sounds more like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the notes themselves aren't too tricky. We've just got to watch out for that C sharp high 2 all the way through, which is an accidental on the A string, but then a low 2 on the E string. If you find it tricky to get it up to speed, have a look at my hiccups video, which will give you a really good practice technique for speeding up some of these notes. So you would take the TT notes, and do hiccups. And then hopefully the whole thing will flow quite nicely. Also watch out that you start with a tar followed by TTs. So there's a crotchet and then quavers. So we go ta, T, 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 T. Should you just sing that together? 1, 2, 3. Ta, T, 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 T. Okay? So once you've had a practice, done some hiccups, then play it through with me one more time. Here we go. Starting on the A string. 1, 2, 3. Very good. So if we skip ahead, the second crescendo, at the very end of the fifth line is our tar, which is a high 2 on D, and F sharp. And we're going to start with an up bow there. This time we don't have any accidentals, so we've got low 2, C natural on the A string. Okay? Here's how it sounds. High 2 on D, up bow, starting with ta, T, 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 T. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we can do the same exercises, hiccups, soaping, singing, ghost fingers, all those things we know how to use already to improve both of those crescendos. And then we can put in those dynamics by starting nice and quiet with a small amount of bow, not very much pressure, and gradually using more bow and a little bit more arm weight so that we get a big sound by the end. My last top tip for these sections is to just watch out for the different endings. So they're not exactly the same. The first one, we have this ending. Okay, which starts there in bar 7 and goes on to bar 8. And then the other ending at the very end of the piece, bar 23 and bar 24, so watch out for those two different endings to the crescendos. Okay, have fun.